Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam J. I'm a writer and a comedian, a lover of notebooks and pens. Today we're talking pocket notebooks. Before you is a group of the pocket notebooks that I've kept over the years. I have some favorites and these are the ones that I wanted to talk about today. So why carry a pocket notebook? First of all, it's always there when you need it. I'm getting to the point where I'm a little bit tired of going to my phone and letting myself be distracted with notifications and going into my apps when I have an idea. So the pocket notebook has been a helpful tool for me to eliminate that distraction when I have an idea and I just want to put it on paper and not let it slip out of my mind. I have one that I keep by my bed. I really encourage a pocket notebook by your nightstand. Just before you go to bed, you turn off the light and you're like, my phone's plugged in over there, but there is a notebook here. Let me just write something down real quick about something that I've been dealing with today, and then finally it comes to you, of course, the moment that you're trying to sleep. So a pocket notebook by the bedside, highly recommend. The pocket notebook for me has been a fun area that I can sketch and doodle. I don't consider myself a physical artist who draws, but I do have some fun little doodles in there that keep me busy while I'm waiting at a doctor's appointment or waiting at the in line at the grocery store. So that's been really fun, just to kind of have a little outlet for sketching. Another benefit for collecting the pocket notebooks is once you finish them, they look really cool on your shelf. I pulled just some of these down and there's different colors, different materials, different brands. It's just cool to look back in and see, those are all my notes. Those are all the things that have been in my head. And I find that when sometimes creativity or your imagination is a little bit slow or you feel stressed about coming up with something, you can go back into these notebooks and see where you were and what ideas you were grappling with, or themes or topics, or for my case, like old jokes that I wrote down, old set lists, and I go back into the notebook and I go, that joke, it was really funny. I want to bring that back. Or, oh, crazy, I can't believe I was, still trying to make this bit work even back then. Or that was the beginning of it, and now it's this crazy other bit that I'm doing on stage, but it started from an idea that happened a long time ago. So it's really cool to have that collection of notes. Now, for people who prefer to maybe write down their thoughts in the Notes app on your phone, what happens if that goes away? Right? What happens if Google decides one day, hey, we're done? All of your notes are just gone, or the cloud, there's a breach, right? I think owning the physical notes is really nice. Yes, you can lose them, but I find that when writing down things in these notebooks, I remember them a little bit better than just typing it on my phone. So I think out of these notebooks, some of my favorite ones that I've had were the Moleskine. You can buy these in a pack of 3, the lined notebooks. They're really thin, easy to carry around in your back pocket. It's the size of the field notes would be probably the equivalent. These have been really good. I recommend those for sure. If you need a little bit more space, or you like having the ability to turn the spiral notebook over to write on one side, those are really cool. I like these guys. This is just from CVS. I got this at I believe a museum. I thought the cork was really fun. It's plain notebook. I go back and forth between plain and lined. I think there might be a quickness with filling up the page of a blank notebook that I prefer. This is my current notebook that I'm using. I've never bought this brand before. I don't know, I'm gonna butcher it. It's Zequenz. The cool thing with this is that it can lay flat when you write, as well as turning over, and there's no bump, or there's no how do I say that? The binding in the middle doesn't restrict. You can write from from one page to the other. It's really nice, and it has a really kind of soft, almost rubbery material. yeah, I really like this one. I think I still have a while till I finish this one, but I will most likely go back to probably these moleskins or check out the field notes that people are really talking about. And like, this was a set, this is a moleskin as well, kind of a thicker, I don't know, kind of a leather moleskin. Oh, this is the old one. Okay, so this is a fun, let's see. Bernie 2016, that's how old this notebook is. So let's go in and see what was going on. Okay, talk about conversations you've had with people. Good note, okay, good. Okay, let's see what else. I pluck hair off my body, my unibrow sometimes. Okay, I'm not gonna read that next part. Let's see what, let's flip around. This says, give importance to every line. Use the cigarette to break reset in the moment. I don't know what this is from. It's like, at the time writing these down, they seemed so important to me, right? Who knows? This was some other man. Oh, yes, this was a character that I did. The shock jock radio host. What's this one? This is a moleskin. And you know what? I think this might have been my first pocket moleskin notebook that I bought. And I had probably been using something like this for most of my like early comedy and writing. This, and I had a friend that would buy these for me when he bought a pack, and he had a leather case for it. That was really cool. We'd have to trim the edges to put it in the case, but yeah, I think I used something like this when I first started carrying a pocket notebook, and then I was like, let me check out what this whole moleskin thing's about, and it felt immediately like, ooh, the paper's nicer, number one, and there's this little tiny string thing that feels kind of fancy. So I think there was maybe I was like, oh, I'm gonna take myself a little bit more seriously buying this moleskin. Vegan support group, AA but for vegans. You know, this was a lineup for a show I was on. I can go through these all day, but what kind of pocket notebooks do you carry around? Do you have a brand that you recommend? I really like these moleskin pack of 3 that they sell. That's probably what I'll try next. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.